Today, as we celebrate the external solemnity of the presentation of Jesus Christ and the purification of the Blessed Virgin Mary. These days on February the 2nd. This week I'm going to travel to Chicago. Monsignor Schmitz wanted to have all the places of the Institute for the Day of Recollection. So I'm leaving tomorrow, we'll be back on Friday. So thank you for your prayers. Next Sunday will be Purification Sunday. And the week after, we will enter the Lenten season. So we have this week to prepare for the Lenten season. We'd like to give a special thanks to Mrs. Dombrowski and Roger for making these candles so beautiful. They spent them there yesterday embellishing the candles. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost, amen. Dear brethren, today's day, the purification, is the beginning of the great sacrifice of Jesus. The great sacrifice we are going to celebrate during the Triduum. This procession was an anticipation of the procession of Palm Sunday. I would say today is the offertory. The offertory. Jesus is offered to his Father. The consecration will take place on the Friday. So we have, as Jesus' disciples and members of his body, to offer ourselves as an offertory. And the best way to offer ourselves is to offer ourselves with Mary, through the hands of Mary, as Jesus himself has shown us the example. He was offered to his Father by the hands of his parents, Mary and Joseph. We have also this beautiful man, Simeon. Simeon teaches us a lot. He's a man who had great desires. He was audacious. He dared to ask God not to die before he saw the Messiah. It's a great prayer. But God hears our prayers. He may have us wait. We have to be patient. Sometimes we have to be patient. We want to be heard right away. But Simeon knew that he would not die. He was an old man. And God heard his prayer. Whatever we pray, as far as according to God's will, as far as we have pure intentions, God will hear our prayers. Is it now? Is it later? Is it before we die? Is it after we die? We will see our prayers heard from heaven. But God is not deaf. Simeon is a man of faith. He's a man also of pure and great desires. The present, I think we don't have enough great desires. We ask too many times for material things. To have the great desire to be saint, to be hero, to be the light in the world, as we have shown the example walking in the street with our light candles. Our diocese as a cathedral requires a light, but we need witnesses. So, dear brethren, we must offer ourselves today be lights, to be witnesses, to be examples in the world. We have carried this candle. It's a meaning. I told you the candle represents Jesus Christ. The wax is the humanity. The light is the divinity. And you see the light comes from the fire. These are two virtues, faith, charity. You lose the fire, you lose the fire of charity, you lose the faith. And through our little experience, you saw, or experienced by yourself, how it was difficult to keep the light, to keep the candle lit. A little wind in the world and vanish. It's easier in the church. No wind. I think that's a teaching too. The last idea regarding this mystery is the respect for law. Jesus was not under the law. He was to be presented to the law, but he is the law. Mary didn't need a purification, but she wanted to show us an example. They submitted themselves to the law of Moses. Humility, obedience, respect for the law. We continue to meditate on this mystery each day or when we pray the Rosary, the fourth joyful mystery. Let us ask today the grace of conversion, that Jesus may be always of life, that we may offer ourselves as a sacrifice, pleasing to God, if we are offered through the hands of Mary, to be light in the world. The collect for today says beautifully that we may be presently to thee with minds purified, as Jesus is of us through the hands of Mary. May we do the same. In the name of the Father,